Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome to my channel, Authentic Beauty Handmade Dolls and Crafts Jungle Beauty Goddess Daily Tarot Card Reading. Today's question is, why don't people like me? So we're going to look at the cards and see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say. So what you're going to do is select the butterfly that resonates with your spirit. And you can just go ahead to the timestamp to that particular portion in the video. Or if you just want to be entertained, just go ahead and you can watch all of them. But I would ask you to still pick one out and see if that one resonates with your spirit. Thank you so much for watching. Why don't people like me? Please keep in mind that every single trait in this video we all carry. We all have every single thing. So please don't take it personally, but I want you to take your energy and focus on yourself. I like for you to take a deep breath. I like you to clear your mind so that when you select your butterfly, I want it to be your first thought. Don't overthink it. Whichever butterfly that pops out to your intuition right away, that is the butterfly that you should select. Thank you so much for watching. All forces higher than I, to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this reading be compassionate and true, to show someone what they must do. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. I call on forces higher than I, to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this message be compassionate and true, to show someone what they must do. Why don't people like me is the question of the day. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. Take a deep breath. Which butterfly is speaking to your spirit? Which butterfly is speaking to your soul? Which butterfly is speaking to your heart? If you selected the red butterfly, this reading is for you. So let's see what your cards have to say. The first card we have is, if you are waiting to, let's go ahead with Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai. And it says, if you are waiting to deserve happiness, it will elude you forever. The next card is Kalahari, and it says love without expectations. The next card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, it says love yourself unconditionally. And the last card for the red butterfly is Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai. Let's see what's going on with the lighting here. And it says, do it now. I don't think you can make this out. Let's go ahead and get this in here. This combination of cards right off the bat tells me, please don't be angry, okay? That you have a tendency to be a person who is jealous of other people. And the reason you're jealous of other people is because you have trouble loving yourself. So we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari who says to love yourself unconditionally. I mean, there are people, and I know that you don't mean it, but do you know, like, sometimes there are people who, when other people buy something they want it, or if somebody get a car in a certain style, that person wants a car just like that person. You know how people say they have friends who copy them all the time, like when they wear a hairstyle, they want to get that particular hairstyle. And the reason that a person is usually like to copy other people is because they have not yet identified and accepted what is unique about themselves, and so they are always comparing themselves to other people. And I would say that the reason people don't like you is because you tend to compare yourself to other people, and you tend to be jealous of other people and envious of other people. And this is so hard for me because, I don't really want to say this, And one of the cards that we have in this reading is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, and it says, let me see if I can make the light a little bit better. Oh yeah, it's still not coming in super clear. I don't know what I can do differently. It says, if you are waiting to deserve happiness, it will elude you forever. This card is saying that if you're waiting to lose weight or gain weight or, get cosmetic surgery or earn a certain amount of money in order to be happy, then it's going to be difficult to be happy, because happiness is a frequency, and you have to find a way to be happy with yourself exactly the way you are today at this very, very moment. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, this is a really interesting read because we have Sinai and Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai and Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. Kalahari represents love, and Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai represents living in the moment and accepting the moment, living in the now. So if you pull, like we have 2 from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai and 2 from Kalahari. So big picture, this drawing is telling you that you need to immediately live in the moment and love yourself. So in in Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai says to do it now. Like, don't put this off. So one of the things that I would tell you to do if you are struggling with, I'm using the term loving yourself because when you really start to love yourself, you don't want to get braids because somebody else have braids, and you don't want to get the same car that other people have, and you don't want to bake cupcakes because somebody else is baking cupcakes. You become your own person, and you look at yourself and you'll do something if nobody else is doing it. So at this point in your life, you are a person who, you don't realize it, but you are imitating and copying other people, and it really turns people off. So But this is what you need to do. My advice to you is to, first of all, I'm going to say you should find a pink, rose quartz. Yes, rose quartz. I just happen to have one right here, a rose quartz. And what you want to do is cleanse it with some sage, and you want to say a mantra. I love myself completely and unconditionally. I know I've said this in a previous video, but I think loving ourselves is one of the most difficult tasks for a human being, because you're on a planet and you see all these other people and you're like, oh my, look at this person's body, and look at the money, and look at, we look at other people and we compare our own lives. And so when we see, like, maybe Kim Kardashian is wearing a particular style, then people think that they should wear it, but you really shouldn't. You should find your own style. You should find, what looks beautiful on you. You should find hobbies that you enjoy, even if your current friends are not interested. You can't build your life around people, around copying and imitating other people. So I'm going to say the reason people don't like you is because you don't like yourself. No, you don't like yourself, and therefore other people don't like you. When you fall in love with you, that is when other people are going to like you as well. So I'm going to say, based on Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, this is something you need to do right now. Like, don't put it off. Stop waiting for, again, we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, and she says, if you are waiting to deserve happiness, it will elude you forever. So basically, stop waiting to be this perfect person before you are happy. And I'm going to tell you something. There is nothing in the world more beautiful than a person who is happy and in love with themselves exactly the way they are. I mean, have you ever seen a person and you think to yourself, wow, this person is really attractive, but when you look at them, they don't have the mainstream physical characteristics of beauty? Maybe this person made what we would call plus size, and you're thinking like, wow, this person is gorgeous. You know why? Because this is a person who loves themselves. And when you love yourself and you're not trying to imitate other people, it attracts people and people notice. The other card you pulled, and it's just clear as bell, is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she says to love yourself unconditionally. Yes, girl, love everything, or guy or person who's watching this, love everything there is to love about yourself. Don't try to be like other people. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she says to love without expectations. So in this particular reading, I'm going to tell you that when we're saying to love without expectations, this means that you have this idea in your head about what a person who is attractive should look like, what a person who is successful should look like. You have an idea that if you love something and no one else loves it, then it has no value. But if you like a car and no one else likes that car but you, it doesn't mean that car is less beautiful. Or if you like a dress and no one else likes the dress, who cares? So you feel that unless somebody else like it, it doesn't mean anything. And that is where, and this is why you're copying and imitating other people, because you look for external validation in order for something to have value. So this reading is saying that you need to love yourself, accept yourself, focus on finding what's unique about you, expressing your unique personality, and not trying to look like or be like other people. I really hope this reading helps someone today. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, darlings. This is for the person who selected the orange butterfly. It may have also looked yellow depending on your computer. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. So why don't people like you? It says you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and It says, you are a timeless and limitless being. Let me see, can I get this right? You are a timeless and limitless being. Proceed in this manner. You have Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And she says, safety first. You have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. And she says to be accountable. And we're pulling the Mead again for this particular reading. And Jungle Beauty Goddess the Mead says, your soul signed up for this mission on earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. Hello, darling. So this is for the orange butterfly, and I'm going to tell you what my initial intuition is telling me about this reading is that you are a person who have a tendency to blame other people for your problems. So I don't know what else to say. So you're the kind of person where you worry about losing your job, you worry about making mistakes, you worry about not appearing perfect to other people, and every time there's a problem, you always find a way to make it about somebody else, even when it's 100% your fault. You have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby, who comes in strong, and she says, be accountable. Okay? It's very difficult for you to take accountability for your mistakes, for your part in events when they happen and things don't go right. You only want to participate or take credit. That's the word I'm looking for. You only want to take credit when things turn out perfectly or when things turn out the way you want them to. But you really have a hard time saying, hey, excuse me, I'm really sorry, but that was my fault. And I'll do everything I can for that not to happen again. But you, for some reason, are afraid of making that mistake. Of taking accountability and telling somebody that, hey, I made a mistake. And you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara says, safety first. So basically, what I'm picking up from this card is that you always look out for yourself first. That you're a person who being accountable is not where your head is. You want to make sure that you save your own behind. As long as you can get out of trouble, as long as you look good, you are okay. Now you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and she says, your soul signed up for this mission on earth. Find the lesson to help you evolve. So as opposed to you accepting responsibility for your mistakes, you blame everybody else, you rationalize it away. But Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib is telling you that in order for you to grow, you need to take accountability and find the lessons in your mistakes. You need to be able to say, okay, yes, I made a mistake, but in order for me not to make this mistake again, what do I need to do different? What can I do different so that the next time this doesn't happen? You understand what I'm saying? So in order for you to grow, you really need to accept accountability. If you don't accept your mistakes, if you're not accountable, there is absolutely, positively no way for you to grow. So I'm going to say this boldly, and I hope, and I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feelings, but the reason people don't like you is because you do not accept responsibility for your mistakes. You do not say, I'm sorry. You're not the kind of person who apologizes. But if you want people to like you, you need to have the confidence in yourself to be able to admit that you're sorry, admit that you made a mistake, learn the lessons from that mistake so that you can be your highest and best self. I hope this video helped someone today. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you selected the cream white butterfly, then this reading is for you. So let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, I don't mean that. That's so unprofessional. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari coming in. And she says, go over here. Talk less, love more. The next card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chauby. Get it into focus here. And it says, anger means, well, let me get it in focus. Anger means a boundary has been crossed. You must fix it. Oh my God, I can see this reading already. Your next card you have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And it says, health is wealth. And the last card that you have, if you have selected the cream white butterfly, is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara says, ask more questions. Ask more questions. You know, the minute I selected these cards, when I picked these cards up, my intuition is telling me that whoever selected this reading is the reason that people don't like you is because you are passive aggressive. And what you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chauby coming in, and Chauby says anger means a boundary has been crossed. You must fix it. Well, let me get the card in focus. You must fix it. I'm picking up that you're the kind of person that when you're really angry with somebody, you don't come directly and tell them exactly how you feel. You don't say, hey man, you know, I really don't like it when you leave the refrigerator door open. I really don't like it when you take things from me and you don't ask for them, or you return things late. You're not the type of person who would do that. You are the type of person who will do little underhanded things, and you'll be very indirect. Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari says, talk less, let me get it right, and love more. So basically, you're the kind of person who, when you're really upset, you don't really want to talk about what you're really upset about. You want to talk about, you know, all of these other things that's kind of all the way around in the circle about what it is you really want to say. But what she's saying is that you should talk less about the things that aren't important, and talk more about the things that really bother you. And what Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara says is health is wealth. So basically, when you aren't being honest with other people and telling them exactly how you feel, and just in a very direct and compassionate way, what happens is it affects your health. So you may have a lot of like anxiety, a little bit of depression. For some reason, you don't know why you're always upset. Or why you have a little bit of a cold, or why you just, you know how some people just, there's always something wrong. But really, the reason something is wrong is because you're holding in your anger. Unless it goes back to Jungle Beauty Goddess Chauby, who says, anger means a boundary has been crossed. You must fix it. So when someone makes you angry in the future, you really need to talk less about the things that do not matter, but tell them directly how you feel about what has happened, and tell people that I'm just not gonna, I'm not comfortable when you do this. I don't like it when you don't call me like you say you will. I don't like it when you compare me to other people. I don't like it when you make a promise to me and you don't keep it. So you need to be more direct with people. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, and she says, ask more questions. Let me put this together. So basically, if someone crosses your boundary, you need to say, hey, I don't know, maybe there's a misunderstanding. Maybe somehow we are not communicating, we're not on the same page. So asking people questions can stop you from holding in your anger, because I think what you're afraid of, you are afraid of people not liking you, and this is why you're not direct and honest with them, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But what you are doing is being very passive aggressive, and this is why they don't like you, because you're not being honest. So I would tell you, you should purchase a, oh my god, here's a really good gemstone. This is a chrysocolla. Look, and I'm not selling anything, guys, so don't think, oh, you're trying to sell me a gemstone. Not at all. Chrysocolla is a really good gemstone for someone who is trying to speak their truth, and you want the truth to come from your heart. And another gemstone, I don't have one near me, is blue lace agate. Yeah, blue lace agate is a good gemstone also for helping you to speak your truth from your, this is from your throat chakra, and you want it to be connected to your heart, but you want to ask a lot of questions, because when you ask questions, you're not accusing people. And I think that if you are a gentle soul and you don't want, you don't want to say, hey, why'd you do this? You want to say, well, were you hungry? Is there a way I can, ask questions so that you can have better communication with people. Anger means that a boundary has been crossed. You have this Jungle Beauty Goddess Chauby. You need to talk less about things that do not matter, and love yourself more, and trust yourself enough to speak the truth and to hear the truth. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. This video is for the person who selected the blue butterfly. Yay! So let's see what the cards say for you. The first card we have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, and it says, let me get it in focus here. It says, life is a mystery. Embrace your feminine mystique. Ooh, the next card we have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, and it says, let's see, be adventurous. Oh my God. The next card that I have in your reading is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and it says, it is impossible for someone to love you more than you love yourself. And the last card that I have for you in your reading is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and it says, let it go. Some things are not meant to be known. So we are going to go over the cards for this reading, and I feel really bad. I feel, one of the things I have learned about myself is that when I edit my thoughts and I try to say something that is not truthful, then what happens to me is that I lose the ability to express myself. So even sometimes when I'm writing and I don't want it to be true, and it becomes difficult for me if I don't tell the truth. So I want to say this as nicely as I can. The collective understanding and the intuition I'm getting from these cards is that the reason people don't like you is because you're boring. Does that sound bad? I feel bad. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to publish. No, see, that's me being afraid of the truth. So I hope, listen, boring meaning that, so you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, and it says, life is a mystery, embrace your feminine mystique. When we say life is a mystery, it's like you're the person who really need a lot of rules. You're the person who says, we can't do this, we can't do that, I can't wear this, I can't wear that. And you're very, we have to go, but you need to embrace, like, that girl, like, you need to embrace the Sinai, you're the Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai. You need to embrace your, I don't know if you've ever watched or listened to 50 Shades of Grey. And in the book, she has this goddess, and I can't remember it because it's been a while since I read the book. And she would say she was embracing this goddess inside of herself, and she would do something really adventurous that she had never done before. That would be the best way for me to describe it, is that you are a person who really needs to, accept the mystery of life. Do something fun and not go by the rules all the time. Not be the Debbie Downer. Yeah, the person is always telling everybody else, we gotta go now. No, we can't do this. Oh my God, you gotta do that. You gotta wear that. You're gonna eat that. So embrace your feminine mystique. You're the person, I would say, if you don't own a pair of fishnet pantyhose, get a pair. Get some bold red lipstick. So if you're not blonde, get some blonde hair. If you have blonde hair, get black hair. Like, you need to live a little and just have fun and just accept yourself and just, like, go for gold. Like, just be fun. So let me the other card you have, it says, be adventuresome. You have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai twice. And she's telling you, girl, embrace your red lipstick and your feminine mystique, and stop living your life by the rules. Be the girl who learn a couple, funny jokes, dirty jokes. Learn a couple, surprise people. And it says also, it is impossible for someone to love you more than you love yourself. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari telling you, people aren't going to love you until you love yourself enough to be free. To be free and to do fun things, and wear fun things, to not always be the person who says, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that, it's time to go. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel bad. So, and then Jungle Beauty Goddess Namid says, let it go. Some things are not meant to be known. So you are a person who wants to know why the world is the way it is. Like, well, you're probably the person who, you're so caught up in what the rules are, you can't break them because you feel like it's the way it's supposed to be. And because you're caught up in the rules of society, it's hard for you to embrace the mystery of the world, and for you to wear white pants after Labor Day, for you to not do something that isn't already accepted by society. So when you are around other people and you're thinking like, I wonder why people don't like me, it's because you're the rules police. and you can't let go of the standards that society has already set that you think the whole world should follow. But Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide is telling you to embrace the mystery of life, embrace your feminine mystique. You know, that's that, you know, do something fun, have something really interesting about you that, I don't know what to say. Wear something that is unexpected, you know. And she also is telling you to be adventuresome. So the next time you're at a party, or the next time you're with your friends, or the next time, don't start spitting off the rules. Don't be the person who's always telling everybody else, it's time to go study, we gotta eat dinner, hey, it's dinner, you know. Don't be the person who is always telling other people how they should live, and that these are rules, and this is just the way it is, and this is the way life is supposed to be. Just kind of go with the flow and surprise them and do something and wear something unexpected and kind of like blow their wigs back. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you're not mad at me, okay? Hello, darling. This video is for the person who selected this pink butterfly. Yay! So let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddess cards have to say. The first card we have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, and it says, let's just pull it into focus here. Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara is telling you, is your current behavior investing in or depleting your future DNA? The next card I have for you is again from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara is saying to you, listen to your body. The next card I have in this reading for the pink butterfly is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar. And this card says, you will never fail when you are being yourself. And the next card I have in this reading is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari says, if you need to ask questions about love, you already know the answers. Let me see if I can get this in focus here. If you need to ask questions about love, you already know the answer. So for the pink butterfly, I'm going to tell you, like, I feel really bad about this, like why people don't like you is because you are insecure. You're the person who's always asking people, how do I look in this? Do I look fat in these jeans? What do you think about this? What do you think about me? How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? And we're going to go over the cards, but my spirit is telling me from this particular hand, people don't like you because you don't like yourself. You don't believe in yourself. But most of all, you're really insecure. So Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara says, listen to your body. And this is going to be really hurtful, and I really hate to say it, but you don't need to ask people if you look fat in jeans, or if you don't need to ask people, because your body tells you how you feel and how you look. So if you were to listen to your body, do you feel that what you're doing is good for you? And so you also have another card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, who represents, you know, the body and the mission on the planet. And she says, well, let me get it in focus here. Is your current behavior investing in or depleting your future DNA? So are you drinking too much? Are you eating too much? Are you not taking care of yourself? Are you watching too much TV? I'm gonna call this and say that you are a person, and God forgive me, who does not take care of, you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself, and you're always asking other people how you look to make you feel better about yourself, and then you get angry with them if they don't give you the type of response that you think that you're looking for. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, who's coming in, and she says, let me get her into focus here. If you need to ask questions about love, you already know the answer. Now, from the collective energy of this hand, I feel like what she's saying is, when you're asking people, do you look fat? Do you think you look fat? Like, if you need to ask questions, you already know about love. And the love she's talking about is the love for yourself. And when you put it in connection with, your current behavior investing in or depleting your future DNA. So basically, if you're not eating healthy, and if you're not exercising, or just being conscientious about yourself, taking care of yourself, then you're asking other people to validate you, even though you're not validating yourself, even though you aren't doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, who's saying to you, listen to your body. What is your body telling you? If you were to listen to your body right now, what is your body telling you? Is it telling you, let's keep doing what we're doing? Because doing what we're doing is it helping you to be your highest and best self? Is your current behavior helping you to be in alignment with your highest and best self? It's kind of like you're the person who is not taking care of yourself and constantly asking other people to be okay with it, and then getting angry when they don't tell you what you want to hear. So Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar says, you would never fail when you are being yourself. So basically, this is a solution. So if you are a person and you say, look, this is just who I am. God made dinosaurs, God made whatever. God made whatever, snakes. And you just love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. And stop asking other people to validate you. Other people will be comfortable with who you are. But it's not fair to other people to not take care of yourself, to not do what is for your highest good, and yet constantly seek outside external validation to make you feel good about yourself. So if you don't take care of yourself, it's not fair to say, well, this person doesn't love me, or did you or you, yes, you need to take care of yourself to the best of your ability. Be yourself. It says you would never fail when you are being yourself. This means that if you really accept who you are and just take care of yourself and stop looking for other people to make you feel better about who you are, other people will actually like you. A gemstone that I would highly recommend for you to get in alignment with yourself, to fall in love with yourself, to accept yourself, and stop, being insecure and asking other people to validate you, even though you aren't really taking care of yourself, is to get a chrysanthemum. This is a chrysanthemum sphere. This is a beauty. Oh my God, I love this gemstone so much. I have it in a palm stone. I have it actually in a crystal as well. I don't think this is it. This is another kind. But it's called a chrysanthemum. And I think I actually did a video about chrysanthemums. Did I? I think I did. I'm going to link it to this portion of the video. Yes, because I think you should purchase this a chrysanthemum. I'm not selling them. Because it's going to help you get in alignment with your soul's purpose. And when you get in alignment with your soul's purpose, I feel that everything else falls into place. You like yourself more. You take better care of yourself because you are doing what you came to this planet to do. Okay, so that would be my advice, and I really hope this helps. And the next time you have the urge to ask somebody, you know, do I look fat in these jeans? Do you like this? Do you like my hair like this? Just don't. Ask yourself, do you like it? Because if you like it, it doesn't matter what anybody else feels. Because then this is going to be one step towards you being more secure and people enjoying your company because you actually like yourself. Sorry. I mean, I don't know. I didn't. This is what the cards were saying to me. I hope this video helps someone. And thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.